actually met in church. We were messing around in the back, and he was trying to be smooth, and I wasn't paying him any attention.
The day when we were in the back getting breakfast, when the church was serving breakfast, you know, like I said, just talked to her a little bit, and then I told her, I was like, you know, I want to holler at you.
He said, hey, I got something to tell you. And it was funny because I was like, okay, whatever, you know, you're not talking about anything.
Rapped to her real quick, and I was able to get her digits, and after that night, I got up to New York, I got settled in, and I called her.
Our first date was to Mimi's Cafe in Columbia. It was funny because I was waiting him out, he was waiting me out, trying to see who was going to be late.
What went down is that she was going to come fashionably late.
Ended up that we were both there at the same time, and we're just kind of feeling each other through.
What stood out the most was, you know, her outgoing personality.
Loved about Aaron, just first meeting him, is he was a man of his word.
Keisha is an amazing woman.
Kind of Poindexterish, but at the same time, he was cool, he was smooth and suave.
She's just, man, absolutely wonderful.
It was our first date, it was fun, we had a lot of good conversation, and you know, we just never were apart from there.
The proposal.
I have Corinthia Cromwell to thank for that, as well as a couple of other people who I found out later knew and I didn't know, but it was magical.
I texted her best friend and I told her something to the effect of, you know, I got something to tell you and Keisha back in the Grand Fellowship Hall.
So he comes in the back, I see flowers, and we have this little inside joke, you know, he's not going to ever get me flowers because of something I said a long time ago.
I had a small bag with me, but I had some flowers sitting out of the top of it.
So I said, Nigel, come here, he got his flowers. So he put a box in front of my table where I was sitting, and I was looking down, I'm like, okay, it's about bracelet size, so maybe it's a bracelet. And then what I did was I opened it up, and I saw that it was another box. Not clicking, I don't know why, but when I opened up the box, it was my fingernail polish that I had on. I was like, oh, my own fingernail polish, isn't that interesting?
No, when she first opened it up, she saw some fingernail polish that was in there, something that I grabbed from the house just to kind of throw her off.
And I looked down, and he was on one knee, and it was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I can't do anything. Oh my God, this is really happening. So it was like really, really cool. It was the sweetest thing. He just told me that he loved me and, you know, pretty much couldn't live without me being in his life. And it was surreal.
We shared a special moment right there.
Aaron, I absolutely love you. I love who you've become. I love who you are. I am so glad that you chose me and you allowed God to direct you to me so that I can be the happiest woman in the world. I could not imagine my life without you at this point, and I just love you so much. And I'm so glad that this day finally came, that we made the decision to follow our hearts and not listen to what some people may have said or what they may have done, but to really and truly follow each other into this destiny that God has created for us. So I love you, and let's go.
Keisha, I love you very much. Words sometimes can't describe the way you make me feel on a day-to-day basis, but I love you. I look forward to our life together. I got tons of plans for some things that we're going to be doing. I'm sure you have some plans as well, but I can't wait just to marry you, enjoy our vacation in Jamaica, have a ball, and then, you know, we get back. We're going to have fun always, but we're going to get down to business. We're going to enjoy each other. We're going to start some businesses. We're going to get you singing, and we're going to do it. We're going to work it out. We're going to do it all for the glory of God. So, love you.